usingizi ndo ulale kwa bed. Oh my God. Ever imagine being found to be COVID-19 positive, as in you have corona, and you have a 9-month-old. Remember, this baby is breastfeeding. How do you maneuver? How do you go about this? Where? Huh. So easy. It's not.
Nataka nini baba?
Unasema?
Nataka soda.
Sasa
Shida iko kwa duka. Si ndio?
Soda sikuduka.
Tunaenda kwa duka kesho.
Yeah, so hi everyone, welcome to the Hood Mom podcast. This is another segment of the Hood Mom podcast. Thank you for the love, thank you for the support. Israel, I'm shooting you. It's 9 p.m. We are recording. The Israel, I made decide to take attention. I kula food. Kula food, Mama. Kula food. Yeah, so as I was saying, this is the Mother's Day month, and we are sharing positive stories of motherhood. How we are strong people. I keep on telling you that I was hearing this clip from Stevie Harvey. Stevie Harvey was saying if it was men giving birth to people, 500 people the whole world. That is a good one, but it means we are amazing. Women are amazing people. Women are just strong beings. This is what our power. And God has given us the grace to where it's amazing. So if you have a woman, a friend, celebrate them. So now, back to our stories. Now, yeah, I hope I won't cry. I still not tissue up, baby, love. I don't know how we're going to go about it. So now, not several, but some years back, when my Toto was turning 9 months, and I had this flu. I'm on a kichwa, and it was horrible. I remember it was on a Saturday. I was coming from work, kama kawaida. But I was feeling from morning, I had this very weird headache. It was bad. It was bad. Ni kama naisikia na hapa kwa macho. I am feeling nauseous. I feel like I didn't have the strength, So what did I do? I took an Uber and I went home. Because, once you have a small baby, I don't know whether it just happened to me. Wow. Thank you. Once you have a small baby, atujua wapi. Hiyo shughuli ukimaliza mbio, you just want to go home, you want to go back to your baby. For me, I took an Uber. I was shivering. I was feeling so cold. And I went home. And for people who know me, they know nikiingianga home, I'm chap. I get home, na shower, na pika, But at that particular day, what I did, I got home and I went straight to bed. It was around 4-5. I can't really recall. So people are wondering, my baby is wondering. My baby at that time was 9 months. Happy, my nanny wanashanga what's happening to Mama Ira. I was feeling so bad. I was feeling horrible. So I went to bed. I slept. And that particular time, imagine I was still feeling guilty. I'm not feeling well, but I'm feeling guilty because I'm not able to hug my baby at that time. Mama kupika. You see, mommy guilt. I don't know how we are going to deal with this. This is another conversation altogether. Even when you're sick, you still feel guilty. Anyway, that's not the point. So I went to bed. I covered myself. Gidawa Jogona got me painkillers. Nikalala bado na shiva ile serious. But I was not sneezing or coughing. Nikichwa tu ndio ilikuwa inaniuma sana and all that. So The following day, I didn't get strength. I told my nanny to prepare uji for me. I took uji Isra, and I don't know what happens with babies when you're not feeling well. Hiyo ndo time wanataka kucheza na wewe. That is the time they want to play with their mommy. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. And anakuja, is a 9-month-old, and remember anafaa kunyonya, kuna hiyo pressure ya kunyonya, breastfeeding and all that. So 2 days later, I went to get tested for COVID-19. Luckily, my employer alikuwa ameleta watu wapimane because 2 of my colleagues had contracted this disease. So kwenda job, nikapimwa and I can't really remember whether I went back home because your time uko napata results immediately. So I went home. That is what I remember. And I remember the HR was saying that aliniambia, in case you see my call, inamaanisha nini, you're positive. So we will inform you whether to come to work or not. Sindio? So the whole night, I'm not sleeping because naangalia tu simu nasema we, nikipigiwa simu mi I'm done. Siku yote sijapigiwa simu, but anxiety, you know what anxiety happens. And at that time I'm thinking, oh my God, I went to work, nimeenda nikatafuta ugonjwa, I have brought it to my people. You see, mom guilt. I don't know what happens. And so in the morning I wake up, I prepare myself, and I'm still feeling very weak. I'm telling you, women, I don't know where this strength comes from. You're sick, you're able to. I woke up. That is what I normally do. I wake up, I make breakfast, I do what I can. So I have woken up, I've made breakfast, and as I'm getting ready to leave, my people are still asleep. I get a call, I receive a call. Who's calling me? The human resource manager. And Cynthia, how are you? I'm okay, I thank God. So now I have bad news. You're COVID-19 positive. Wow. My baby is just 9 months. So after that, I don't remember what he said. So in my head, it was playing that, you know what, niko na mtoto wa COVID. 9 months, sorry. My baby is 9 months. I'm COVID-19 positive. I've been breastfeeding this baby. I don't know. We need to educate ourselves. I don't know whether it's right to breastfeed your baby when you're suffering from this kind of diseases. So I'm thinking like, oh my God, I've been breastfeeding my baby. I've been hugging my baby at that age. And you know, he's telling me now you need to isolate. How do you isolate from a 9-month-old? How do you isolate? At that point, roller coaster of emotions. I'm like, God, I have failed as a mom. You know, I have failed. I was not wearing masks enough. Probably I was not washing my hands enough. And now I have brought this disease to my baby. I'm thinking, okay, with grown-ups, there's a way you can take painkillers and all that. But with a 9-month-old, what do you do? Nika disconnect your call, nika kaa chini. So I just went to the bedroom. I don't know what happens. It's psychological. I took masks kama 3 nikavaa. Nilikuwa nimeshaoga. I went and washed my hands again. You know, kuna ile guilt, and I'm crying. I'm asking God, wow, how? And that time, it was when we had the Delta, COVID Delta, I don't know, I'm not too sure, but the point is, it was bad. So now, kuna ile stigma, you know, so I'm even scared because I don't want to let my nanny know, because if my nanny knows, anaweza toroka hiyo time, kulikuwa na the real stigma, you know, people could stigmatize you just because you have COVID, you know. So I'm thinking like, now my husband is judging me, you know, I'm a bad mother, I'm a bad person, you know, I didn't even want to go out. you know. And I remember that day, Ernest, mtu wangu wa boda boda, I remember I don't know, I sent him to buy some dawa kwa chemist where I work, na kaniletea. And when he came, hiyo dawa, it was for my Israel, you remember. And when he came, I didn't tell him why I was not going to work, because yeye ndo alikuwa ananibeba every morning. But he came back with ginger, powdered ginger na garlic. Kaniambia kunywa hii Cynthia, itakusaidia. Wow, that was amazing. So I listened to my dad. Of course alikuwa ananiogopa, but for the people who know my relationship with my daduska, we are very close. Of course angenionyesha, but it was very weird. Back I'm telling Baba Israel, you know what? Let me sleep in the other room, because I don't want to affect you guys. And he's like, no, you're sleeping here. You're sleeping here with us. You see? We are a family. I was sleeping with 4 masks. 4 masks. Now gabaraka 5 in a day, because I don't want to. Guilt inanimaliza. Sikuwa na appetite, you know, I'm feeling so bad. I'm taking, alafu all of a sudden, the devil is a liar. The devil is a liar, I'm telling you. All of a sudden, naona Israel ni kama ati akona running nose. And I'm thinking, wow, it may happen. You know, there's no bad feeling for a mother knowing that you have exposed your child to such things, some harmful things, some harmful behavior, harmful environment. That thing can kill you. So I took that baby. I remember that day I took that baby. And nikamwinua tu juu, nikamwambia God, no, it's not happening. Israel analia, akona running nose. And you know, when a baby is 9 months, you're not able to know what's happening to them. They cannot tell you how. They're just crying. Then mi nasikia tu ni kama akona, I don't know whether it was in my head. It was crazy. Yeah, so we took dawas. Either wajugona went and got dawas. At that time, uko unameza dawa mingi, si painkiller, si antibiotic. It was crazy. And at the same time, we were doing steaming. By the steaming with chapa shoka really helps. If you have a flu, that is a hack. Try that. If you have a flu, you have a congested chest, try steaming with chapa shoka. Yeah, so there I am. I'm taking my dawas, and you know, I have not stopped cooking for my people. Women are amazing beings. Again, this month we'll be just having segments where we're just celebrating women. We are giving our stories just to lift each other's, just to celebrate us, because we have to start celebrating ourselves for other people to start celebrating us. So we moved past that. Guess what? When I've started recovering 2 days later, either Wajogonas, that's okay. I mean, how? Does it get worse than this? I mean, how? If we imagine the guilty medical level gani. At that point, either Wajogona was my pillar of strength. Then 2 days later, hiyo siku hata sikuwa nimepata strength vizuri, I walked to Kahambe, where we go for shopping. I went to look for soup, because now dawa, soup, and I had forgotten to mention that we were taking zinc supplements. In the zinc club, I gave to everyone, kwa nyumba, nani, everyone except Israel, of course. And I went to look for soup, nyama, kupika, and all. Women were amazing beings. Remember, I have not fully recovered. I'm walking, and I don't know, COVID affects how you breathe, your breathing system. Unasikia tu unachoka very fast. So yeah, so what am I saying? That was one of the most difficult moments in my life as a mother and as a wife, because it felt like I was to blame for what was happening. Nilienda nikatafuta in the devil's voice, nilienda nikatafuta ugonjwa nikaletea watu wangu. No, that is a lie. It's not your fault. It is not your fault. What am I saying? Women, we are amazing beings. We have the heart, the heart and the strength. And tell me, this is just one of what I've gone through, and I've been able to rise. I cried. Guys, I cried when I was told to isolate. How do you isolate from a 9-month-old? Remember, this is my first child, my 9-month-old. Kwanza kurudi job 3 months later, mi nasikia alikuwa ananiua. So imagine being told you need to isolate from your child. It's crazy. Just thinking about it, nasikia tu nikaanza kulia. But no, this month is not about crying. It's about celebrating each other. So if you have a story ya kutuhimiza to celebrate women, share in the comment section. Tell us, we want to celebrate each other, because if you don't celebrate yourself, who will celebrate you? Right? Yeah, so till next time, thank you so much. There's no hood like the Hood Mom podcast.